Shalom, Salamu Alaikum, Islam. So I want to start this video off with a fair use. So it says, warning, federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video disc under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news, reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. So, just want to get that out the way real quick. I try to do this different, but every time I try to go on StreamYard, it shuts down. So I really believe that these ops of mine, I think that they put a virus in my computer. Every time I try to do something, I can't never get it done. So it always stops me from being able to work. Man, watch this. Alright, this is StreamYard, right? See that? StreamYard, broadcast. This site cannot be reached. Refresh it. It's refreshing. Oh. So now if they find, let me back up again. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Loading, supposedly. See how long this takes. Something went wrong every time I try to go on StreamYard. It always shuts down. Yep, always shuts down. So today, this morning, I woke up. Got this from PayPal. I got an email from PayPal. Email from PayPal says your automatic payment could not be completed. I'm like, what automatic payment? So they saying hello to me. Your automatic payment did not go through. We tried to process automatic payment several times, and it is now past the original due date. You should contact 432 to drop radio to pay what you owe. What the fuck do I owe? I don't owe you shit. Alright? I don't watch your videos. Okay? I don't listen to nothing that you talk about. Everything that I bought, I paid for it and it's over with. So what is this saying that I owe you money? I don't owe you shit, but probably an ass whipping. That's probably just about all I owe you. So I don't know what's going on with you, man. Since day one. Since day one, you have been a thorn in my side. I have no idea why. Might be just basic narcissism, probably, because I woke up and said, those that crossed over, oh, y'all crossing over. Everybody know the Moors, man, is everything. Everybody knows this, man. Everybody knows this. So let's talk about this real quick. I want to give a shout out to Aseer, the Duke of Tears. I want to give a shout out to the Sacred Grove. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Alim El-Bey. So this comes from the Washita website. So it says 2016 was the 20th anniversary of the official reception of the Washita Nation at the United States Peace Palace near Genevieve, Suisse. All right, and it says in 1996, the Empire Washita Doug Demunya was recognized as one of the oldest indigenous people on Earth by the Economic and Social Council of the United States of Commission on Human Rights. So it's all documented, bro. Washita, Doug Demunya, all right, new, I'm not sure what this is, Ayet, oldest indigenous people on Earth, right? This is coming from Mr. Ra, Anubis, Amar Shabazz Bey, Mr. Jamal Eel, Miss Denise Wilson Eel, Miss O.L., whatever you want to call it, like Israel Verdac, Gustin El-Bey, Mr. Paul Miles, Mrs. Felicia Martin Bey. All right, so it says, except from page 21 of UN Economic and Social Council publication listing the original Washita delegation recognized by the United States in 1996. More details below, or more details below. Cover of UN Economic and Social Council publication, August 2nd, 1996. The United Nations Economic and Social Council. Date, English only. Commission of Human Rights, Subcommission or Prevention. Get this close. Prevention of Minorities. Working Group on Indigenous Populations. 14th century. Geneva, 29th July 2nd, August 1996. Final list in attendance. So, UN Economic and Social Council publication, August 2nd, 1996. Right? So you got all your names. Teton Sioux Nation Treaty Council, Third World Movement Against the Exploitation of Women, Torres Strait Regional Authority, traditions, port, domain, right? Let's go down here where it says Washita, the Munya, new Ayat, oldest indigenous people on earth, right? So man, all this is documented, bro. This ain't no joke. All right, this is all documented, substantial. So let's go to let's go here and see what they saying about the Moors. You're the only person I know drop that, you supposed to be so divine, you supposed to be, staying in cold and all this. But bro, I'm gonna tell you, since day one, you ain't did nothing but through shade. Purposely trying to start a situation. First of all, I don't get mad at people that's on a fucking computer, all right? Because your little teeny ass, I know you would never say none of this shit in my face. But one day you're gonna get the opportunity to, because I'm gonna come find you. And I don't care who you got with you, because I'm bringing goons with me. So this just need to be me. This need to be about me and you. That's it. Keep your mestizo, comrade, Cody Mayo out of it. Because people want his ass right now, man. He need to just shut up. Because you the only one that fuck with him for real. The indigenous mother culture of pyramid mound building society, Moors, is the ancient name for the original people of the earth. Base teachings of the indigenous people of the Washita or Wichita, right? Wachita River. Let me get all this. Hold on. Let me get all this. Valley and its tributaries. The indigenous proprietary inhabitants of this part of the Americas recognize ourselves as Moors, modern Western settlers in our lands. In our lands, called us the lost race, the mound builders of Mu. Now I hope you know about Mu by now. I did a video about Mu, probably a year ago, but I didn't know how people was gonna take it, so I kinda held it. Then I heard somebody talking about it, and I said, well shit, I might as well put my video out now. Right? So let's say Western, his story labeled us as Wachita Indians or Washita, and our family of the Caribbean islands as West Indies, like what's that? I think that's Mustafa Asamoah. That's where he from. He's from Brazil. So, but it is in fact did not migrate from the subcontinent of India. We are the indigenous building cultures, the ascendants of Mu, Earth, our pre-Columbus. I mean, we're gonna get all this. I had to do it this way because, I believe 432 to drop. I believe that they are the op. I believe that they put a bug in my computer so I can't do certain things. Every time I'm ready to go live, every time I'm ready to go on StreamYard, something always go wrong. Or my audio be choppy, so I figured out another way. It ain't what I wanted, but we're gonna get there because I'm about to buy a new computer and you whores ain't getting to that one. Pre-American, wait a minute. Pre-American nations. Pre-American nations formed a harmonious empire of communities across North and South America. Notice where it says a harmonious empire. First of all, bro, Hebrews ain't never been harmonious. They always been doing some goofy ass shit. That's why the Most High sent them peoples to get rid of y'all because y'all do too much. Yeah. So it says America, centered around pyramid and effigy mounds constructed of earth, and yes, we love to respect our ancient Indian family of the Ganges and Indus River Valley regions. I'm trying to keep up with the pointer and to keep the phone straight, so just work with me. These origins are home to the ancient Dravidians, Sutras, and indigenous Dalits who are still marginalized in a caste system that has been institutionalized since pre-colonial times, but is slowly eroding into justice for females and the darker people of ancient indigenous Mauryan heritage. So man, we already know the Moors own everything. The Moors had everything. We wasn't living in no damn teepees. Y'all was living in teepees probably, but $5, but not us. We got castles that we built on hills. Yeah. And when you talk Africa, you're also talking about America. When you talk Egypt, you're also talking America. Our elders teach us that we are one people sharing one God, which is true. until you get these clowns that want to do something else with our indigenous brothers and sisters of El Cabo land, which is stretched from because Africa used to be called Barbaria, right, which is the land of blacks, El Cabo land, Asia, and Eurasia. Amen. Australia and all the Pacific Islanders of Malaysia, Micronesia, and Polynesia, including my. So our ancestors teach us that mu, pronounced mu, is the indigenous, is the, wait a minute, is the indigenous name of the land. Mu is all matter, maternal purpose, divine matrimony. And that ain't no Hebrew shit. Cause y'all ain't never been on divine matrimony shit. All y'all want to do is cause havoc, beef, fuss, start shit, division. All y'all want to do. Cause I'm quite sure that the alphabet boys is paying y'all good money to try to keep us in the twilight zone. Living increasingly valuable life, procreation, effort for more. So I could go on and on and on and on and on about this. But you know what? We're going to read some more. We are Moors. The universal titles, Mr. and Mrs., Madam and Monsieur, are rooted in mu, ma, mer, more, more. First thing we say each day is probably morning. If we say each day, I knew it, good morning. So we say each day, good morning. The ancestors teach about the respect. More recent civilizations have, wait a minute, civilizations have for mu, a Judeo-Christian symbol for mu has been a golden calf or a cow with, with a sun disk. We still see the demonstrated by the ancient use of the cow as a sacred symbol and the important role cattle played in early commerce, marriage, dowries, and spiritual life. Even Abram, who was later changed his name to Abraham, had Chaldean parents in the city of Ur who worshiped the sacred cow Hathor. So y'all already know about not or, but Later when later when followers of Moses lost faith while in the wilderness, they returned to the worship of what? A golden calf, and still the marine beverage, the marine shit. The marine beverage of choice is, of course, mom's or cow's milk. The Washita have never worshipped any animals, planets, or men. We have faith in the Almighty Creator of heaven and earth. We believe in one love or more. Exactly. We don't go through stabbing people in the back and, us do right mores. Because don't get it twisted. In all types of religions, man, ways of life, whatever you want to call it, you got some backsliders. So Jews, y'all ain't no different. But I think y'all shit was a little bit more iller because y'all was doing all kind of foul shit. That's why the Most High sent the big Doug down to holler at y'all, because y'all knew that was an order from the Most High to holler at Judah and Israel. Yeah, that was an order given by the Most High. They doing too much dirty, funky shit. Moors, more, myrrh, Moro, myrrh, all this, man, Morenos, Americanos, Maroons, Mulattoes, Miami, Maya, Mayaka, Mora, Micmac. I did a video on the Micmac. I did a video on the Micmac hieroglyphs. Look just like Egyptian hieroglyphs. Mr. and Mrs. Just to name a few. So I'm going on some more. All right. To all Moors, true and faithful, everyone on the planet has Moorish roots. And y'all all know that. It's just that y'all get in the bag. And, just like the rappers, as soon as you get a bag, you'll see any damn thing, right? We are all seeds of the original man and womb man God created on our planet Mu in the valley of mountains of the moon. Oh, man, we know the Maccabee, Mississippi Valley. You know that the Maccabee, Mississippi Valley, the Amazon, and the River Hapi were once together, parts of one land from Morocco to Mexico, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Man, we got all this figured out already, man. We actually been doing the work, like really doing the work. Shout out to Sacred Grove. That brother, I'm gonna tell you what he did. This is what we do. We are so much of a high cosmic metaphysic, spiritual people that we look out for each other. We take care of each other. We don't stab each other in the back. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Only ones that do that is y'all. I ain't ran into no problems. I've dipped and dabbed in learning and researching a lot of different ways of living. I ain't seen no shade nowhere more than I have in the Hebrew community. And you always got some shit going on. And history says it. History tells it. History tells it. Y'all still doing it. You know? Even though we all Hebrews, I am too, but, I fall under the more, because, we were high priests of Anu. So we was a little bit different from, your average Hebrew. It may take a few more years before the world is ready to accept the truth about our story. But the time has come to remembrance the harmonies of life shared by each of, I'm trying to follow up my phone, so work with me. None of them boys, they won't let me do my thing, so I gotta improvise. But the time has come to remembrance of the harmonies of life shared. Okay? Every recorded his story teaches the first people of the earth started in the Nile River Valley near the equator, the land of Mu. Our story is not a mystery. Give thanks. So yeah, man, there's tons of information out there, man. Tons of information, man. So we're also finding out that this brother here, which looks nothing like any of these conquistadors, was actually from America. He was from Brazil. I did the knowledge. He just said, I can't screen share right now. After the reset of 1492, man, they rewrote everything. They took the Moors out and they put these other clowns in. It's a picture I'm looking for. Wait a minute. I got it. Hold on. I know where it is. Not that one. Not the fair use one. Where is that picture at? Man. Alright, so this is what we gonna do real quick. Since my thing is acting crazy, I'm gonna let my brother take over. So just bear with me real quick. Mustafa Asamoah. Just give me a second. I had to do this the best way I could, because every time I try to go on stream, y'all, man, it's shut down. Y'all know what y'all doing, man. Y'all slick though. That's one thing I will say is y'all slick. Y'all real slick. Y'all real slick. Y'all real slick. Here we go. So I'm gonna let my brother go in since I can't really.
The governor.
Yes. Let me start from the beginning. You check this out. You always got something to say about. Let's see if I can find.
Peace, 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 peace. Peace in Islam.
First of all, let me shout my brother out. Shout the Sacred Grove. Shout the Sacred Grove. Yeah, so we got part 1 and a part 2 to this. Explore from an old Morocco in Brazil. And if you notice, he's not dressed nothing like these dudes. You hear me? This is another story, another lie they don't want us to know about these melanated Indians. Brazil. But the paperwork, academia, has been so slick with rewriting everything. In 1492 was a reset, and they rewrote everything, man. They rewrote everything, man. It ain't no paper trail. Everything we put together, we gotta put together on our own. One of the problems I've been having is I got a bug in my computer, a virus or something, and I think some certain individuals put it on there. I ain't gonna call no names out. I'm just gonna let the chips fall where they may. Could Mustafa as a Moor, so-called Esteban the Moor, be from Brazil? Let's investigate. So shouts to my brother, Sacred Grove.
Today we going over his brother story, Mustafa Azamor, aka Esteban, and we're gonna go over some accounts. We're gonna go over Wikipedia's account, and we're gonna go over some of the book Africa versus America.
And by the way, just because Wikipedia say it don't mean it's true. Anybody could put something on Wikipedia. Anybody. I got a Wikipedia account.
Obviously, because no one has a time machine, right? So it's all studies. So I'm gonna tackle this. He was known as an explorer. We will get into that when we get to the accounts. But what we're gonna tackle, we're gonna see if the Morocco
Fair use, fair use.
the Morocco of the East, or was it the newfound Morocco that we attacked in these last few videos? Was he from that Morocco? We're gonna find out. No, for sure. But we're gonna tackle it. In this map, I circled Marigos, Guis, in the near the Maranon River. We're gonna go through. We got the maps open up. Yeah, the maps open, so we're gonna do a little bit of searching on the maps. We're gonna do a little bit of reading.
Yeah, I had my maps up and everything, but
We got Veracruz, the Macapa.
the stream y'all won't let me get on. So I had to get on my phone and go live.
We're reading about these places. We got Cape North. Let's start with the Wikipedia. Juanico. Name Mustafa Azamori. You see Azamor. Spell in the east. Better known by her so-called slave name, Juanico, Little Stephen, or Stevie, was a Moroccan explorer from Azamor, Morocco, serving in Spain, who became the first African explorer of North America. He has been referred to as the first great black man in America. You got three sources of this line, of this part. Three sources. Okay. And all these words is ambiguous. No such thing as a black man. We're gonna get into that too.
So they put in these write-ups what they want us to think, social engineering. That's why I stopped listening to a bunch of internet pastors, and I started doing the homework myself.
Spanish for black.
And I found out, man, so much.
Esteban and Esteban the Moor. So they're dealing with what he's known as based off different accounts written by him.
We got mestizos trying to be us. You know, that's funny. That's funny. The boy Drop always got something to say about somebody that's not 100% Indian when your wife is a mestizo, Doug. I ain't trying to put wives in it, but your children are mestizos. Like, you ain't got room to talk about nobody. And then your homeboy, he all on camera doing Illuminati handshakes and Illuminati hand signals, and man, they on his butt. Like, they on his butt right now. Like, a lot of people, like, they great start going after him. Like, with lawyers and shit. So that's your boy though. Corey Mayo, that's your boy.
1927, on the Spanish Araves expedition to establish a colony in La Florida. La Florida being the South, as we call it today, the dirty South.
I tried to be peaceful with you, Doug. I tried to ignore you. I tried to be peaceful, Doug. But when you try to take food out of my 4-month-old's mouth, it's war now, Doug. Because I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to get my computer straight and I'm coming at you. So just get ready. You've been wanting this for a year now, 2 years now. So now you got it. I don't have all, just the difference between me and you is I don't have a team of people that I work with that send me information. Nah, I gotta take care of my family, do my work, my business stuff. Then I gotta try to do my research and get everything together all on my own. So I don't have no team like you do. So man. Still messing with my shit. Crazy, man. I can't. teach. Because you always doing something on my computer. So this next one you ain't gonna be able to get a hold of.
As Spanish as we know Spanish people today. 15, 20, 15, 20. Okay? So, which was the time was composed of the present-day Florida and all unspoiled land to the north and west, including northern Mexico. So, Florida was anything outside of the 13 colonies at this time.
Yeah, it's history.
We talk about Spain, we could be talking about America.
Let that brother talk.
His early life, Estebanco was sold to slavery in 1522 in Portuguese controlled Amazon town of Aseer on Morocco's Atlantic coast. As an Amazon town, Amazon and Amazon.
Amazon. Come on,
Some
man.
contemporary accounts refer to him as Arab, like, or more, a generic term used for anyone from North Africa. Now, this Wikipedia page, look at how they speak. Okay, they already call him slave. They don't call him black. They don't call him what else? They call him a couple of things: African, slave, black. But they stop to tell you what that was, right?
Mm-hmm.
They think you know. But they're gonna stop and tell you when they use the term more. They're gonna make sure they define that for you.
Yes.
To marginalize you.
Yes.
They gotta define that every time they use that because they gotta marginalize you. That's how I know they know that it's more than just a generic term often used for everyone in North Africa, quote unquote. Right?
That's right.
You ain't even know of Africa, right? That's how you use scholarly work. And, email these people who write these articles on Wikipedia. I got a Wikipedia account.
Yeah, I got a Wikipedia account too. Anybody can write an article on Wikipedia. Don't mean it's true. Don't mean it's right.
Accurate source.
Or accurate.
Source. So they will publish it. So they refer to him as an Arabized black. Arabized black. We got in South America, we got Aruba and Arabi. And you can probably find that on Google Maps. That they call Yoruba today. In that same area, you got the Rio Negro. So you got Aruba near the Rio Negro. That can be an Arabized black, quote unquote. Because they're getting these from older sources, so they don't really know the opinion or the definition of these terms according to them, to that author of that source that they use.
Exactly.
Copying from that source. The generic term, okay, Diego de Guzman, contemporary of Estebanco, who saw him in Sinaloa in 1536, described his skin, and they got a.
It got to the point now where when I read, I make sure I got an etymon with me and another Webster's dictionary with me because they didn't flip the script, took vowels out, put vowels in, took letters out, put letters in. He sneaky, boy. Flipped the maps on us, turned the maps upside down, renamed different places, man, just ridiculous. Same thing Ancestry.com do. They don't want us to know shit. That's alright though, cause I already know my people substantial. It was big dogs in America. Big dogs in America. And my dad's side of the family, they come from the 5 civilized tribes. They Cherokee. Chickamauga. Mother them Moors. And barbarian Moors too, not no Tartary Moors.
Got in the same city. You got an estate buying Guzman.
Yeah.
Right? So we dealing with Mexico, we dealing with New
So we dealing with this I don't even like calling him Esteban. That's what they call him.
By Spanish nobleman.
I call him Mustafa.
Cervantes de Carranza. When you see de, that means that's where they're from.
Yeah, we see the word day. That's where they're from. De Carranza. You go to Carranza and watch Carranza gonna be somewhere in like Brazil or Mexico or something like that. I'm gonna tell you, Mexico. And they all in Mexico. Great work. Great work, TSG. Great work, bro. Salute to the Sacred Grove. Saved me tonight, cause I couldn't do a live cause StreamYard tried to screw me. But yeah. Sacred Grove got it down.
Yeah, undoubtedly been raised as a Muslim, but because Spain did not allow non-Catholics to travel to the New World, most historians, and they got who, because they were making this claim on Wikipedia and who by most historians, which ones, believed that he was required to convert to Roman Catholicism in order to join the expedition. His Christian name Esteban, see, suggests that
Christian name,
he had been
Esteban.
baptized. Whether he remains secretly a Muslim cannot be known from historical records, and a lot of stuff cannot be known until we get the original records ourselves and translated, right?
Yeah.
And you can see where he came Esteban from Mustafa.
Mustafa first.
And we see a lot of that going on. We see a lot of Moors coming from Amate. It's Mustafa to Esteban, the Black, El Negro. He go from El Moro to El Negro when he get baptized. Let's see what up.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Little we know about Esteban Juanico, were it not for the fact that Cabeza de Vaca published a book about their 8-year survival journey, the Religion. No, that right there is what we gotta get our hands on. You can see Wikipedia don't have a link to it. So you probably be in this on clearly off the side. But if you want the facts, that's where you go. And even then, you start getting from Cabeza de Vaca point of view. Right, mostly likely the most truest. Let's look for De Vaca. He's from a place called Vaca.
Day. Remember the day? Whatever day, whatever name is after that, that's where you look for where the person is usually from. Vaca, de Vaca.
So we still in the same area.
So we got Vacaville, California.
Yeah, still in the same area.
Still in the same area.
They still don't say Waka, but they take me there. Company.
Still in the same area. South America.
Okay. It became the first book ever published describing the people's wildlife, flora, and fauna in inland North America, and the first to describe the American bison. In the Religion, Cabeza de Vaca, often referred to as the Vaca as the blackest.
Religion.
Once you get to the Christian side of things, you replace more with black, a common custom among the Christians when it comes. They always been quick to switch that. And you see at the beginning of the video, they had him as the Moor, because they had a count that has this. They describe him as one who went in advance of the other three survivors, so they seen him inferred, as he was the most able to communicate with the native Indians that they encountered. So if he could communicate with them,
that's because he.
would it be more prudent to say that it make more sense that he'd be from here already?
That's too much like right. Idiots.
And the last thing is of the relation, Cabeza de Vaca identifies quote unquote the black
Thousands of
who had
years
been on a
coming back,
survival journey,
leaving, traveling, boats. It wasn't just that one European invasion. Man, you've been coming and going for thousands of years, man.
The translation as the fourth is named Estewaniko. He is an Arab-speaking black man, a native of Azamor. Now you see how I spell Azamor different right there, right? We got one in Cordoba in Argentina. Yeah, we got everything in Argentina, but you see how Azamor is spelled on the other side? They spell his name like that at the beginning, but the translation don't spell it like that. The translation spell it different. Spell it like how it is. Spell it how it is in Argentina. Even though I know I ain't dealing with Argentina, they got a street called Azamor in Portugal. And we got Azamor, we got two Azamor Argentina. Three, it look like. But I want to go to this one.
Cedar Grove. Yeah, so I was checking out this Religion. I figure out what's going on with it.
Showing everything in Latin, but as you can see around Cordoba, we have Elende. Remember that. We have, I just saw Toledo. We got these wars and stuff that happen in these places in the record books, but modern day, we got modern day people who are really reading these records, so they don't know which Toledo. So they're going to put it on the most common one, which would be on the other side of the world. We got Mendiolas. Okay. Let's go. We got a bunch of people translating this. And somebody else translated the same way. He's a black Arab and a native of Asamoah. They probably see the word Negro when translating it. Okay, let's go to the book, Africa versus America. Enslaved by Negroes, black Arabs, Asamoah in quote-unquote Africa. Accompanied Cabeza de Vaca and Dorantes. The appellations received him with reverence. The victory of New Spain took advantage of the news that the Negro had of the land, sustained him to discover with the friar and 1539. They went to the Black Farmers. They went to the Kingdom of Marathi in Kabula. Go check on that next. Very rich land. There were 7 cities, very populous and very large buildings of adobe, with 2 or 3 lived over doors and windows. People of reason and neighbors dressed long clothes with neck camel toe sticking like the Moors. So they alright the Moors.
Thinking like the Moors. Sticking like the Moors. Because they are the Moors, idiot.
Sheep like those of Peru and strange animals of a single horn that were not unicorn. The viceroy were preparing an expedition of 12 friars to conquer by preaching, holy water. But he sank the pendency project with the Marquis of the Valley. Okay, so check on this. We got New Granada.
We got Granada.
They got the oil area. That's the so-called Black Cowboys. And
Cibola again.
I'm looking for Maratha right there. Maratha region and Kibola.
So man, the whole purpose was to make a point about Mustafa, Aseer, and also to show how this boy 432 to drop. He always talk about daddy daycare. No wonder you on daddy daycare, because you always trying to steal some money from somebody. Look at this. How the hell I get an outstanding balance? Nigga. Yo, you are bugging. And if you don't stop, you're gonna make me catch a flight. I don't give a fuck who you know, what you know. You ain't seen shit till you see my crew come together. So stop with the goofy shit, y'all. Take care of your mestizo family and stay away from my indigenous family. Real shit, man. So stop it, because I'm ready to go at you now. So peace. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all don't know why man, listen, man. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Islam. Peace. Stay clear of me, drop, yo. Please, yo.